What's going on, everybody? It's Johnny Manic over at Manic Skates. Today we are going to talk about shipping boxes. That's a pretty common conversation in the skateboard maker forums. Where do you get shipping boxes, you know, for the lowest price, where it's going to be a high quality, nice looking box that's going to reduce shipping costs by it not being super thick. There's board boxes out there on the market that are about 6 inches deep, and if you're going to ship on deck, that can... I shipped a board to Missouri when we first started making boards, and it was $44. I didn't know any better, but I figured out a way to, actually my wife figured out a way. She said, why don't you buy flats? So we are scoring flats and shaping them into shipping boxes. I ordered 50 flats of 24 by 36. I think it was like 50 something bucks for 50 boxes. Like, whoa, it's like $1 a box, but then shipping was 30 bucks. All in, it's $1.76. But this is a way that you can make your own shipping boxes that look super professional and don't break the bank. I've seen other boxes that are about like 4 inches, 3 inches, but the quantities you have to buy are super high. Or if you buy small quantities, they're like $5 a box. Now, I'm not gonna pay $5 for some cardboard to send somebody a board. I'll show you how we're doing it. Hopefully you learned something that you can use for shipping your boards. And all I did was get my ruler and score it with a razor blade so it bends, and it doesn't look like I just, you know, got a bunch of Amazon boxes and chopped them up, made them look all sketchy and crappy. So this is a flat. This is what they look like before you do anything to them. Get 24 by 36. The name of the website is boxforless.com. It's all spelled out. I'll put a link in the description of the video. We'll show you how to make these really nice looking boxes on the cheap. Your customers will be stoked because it'll keep shipping rates down. You can customize them too. I think I'm gonna screen print some logos on them because why not? So what you'll need for this is 2 pinch clamps. Straight edge, this one happens to be 36 inches, which is perfect for a 24 by 36 box. It's 1 1/8 wide, so this takes a lot of the math out of it. You go here and you measure 10 1/4, make a punch. 10 1/4, make a punch. Go to the end here, take a pinch clamp, another pinch clamp, right there. One side, other side. You're just scoring it. You're just going through just the top piece of paper, then about 1 inch here. These will be your flaps when you're wrapping it up. And I'm just cutting all the way through on the lines to make these little flaps. Then go to the last line you scribed, go to 10 1/4, make a punch, 10 1/4, make a punch, get your pinch clamp, there, scribe it very lightly so you're only going through the top layer, scribe the other side, take off your pinch clamps, and just like you did here, eyeball about 1 inch, go all the way through, eyeball in about 1 inch and go all the way through. Hold it on the line, and then on the line again. You can see these little flaps. These will come in handy later. And then curl it, and then curl it again. There are your flaps that you cut for here, flap you cut for here, and then you just fold it on these lines right here, fold it back, push it down around it. There is your shipping box. Woo! I just got done making all these boxes, and I think it's time to screen print them. Why not, right? We put all this time and effort into our boards. We want them to look nice. We want the packaging to look nice. People really appreciate too when a custom box from a small batch maker shows up with logo screen print on. I don't know, it's just a nice extra touch. I mean, you screen print boards, you got screens everywhere with your logos on them. Just throw down some ink, man. Make it look good. Here's a little screen print jig I made to screen print posters. We like to throw posters in when we have them in stock for free. Again, that extra touch, you know? Craft board, screen printed poster of the graphic, sign it. A little bit of masonite right here to get this off the plywood. Draw a center line. Little Jiffy Clamps you get on Amazon or wherever you like to get Jiffy Clamps, just on a piece of plywood. And you can screen print posters, you can screen print boxes. This costs about 10 bucks. That's it. Use what you got. For cardboard, you should use water-based ink so it air dries. You can use water-based acrylic, that's for posters and for wood. Or even if you just have like water-based t-shirt ink, who cares, man? It's just on cardboard. But these are part of like some multicolor graphics that we use, but the last color usually can work as a one color screen. So we'll just throw a bunch of different logos on it. So again, you can just use whatever. I was running low on this ink. It's old fabric Speedball water-based ink. You know, it's not enough to do a t-shirt run or anything like that, but it's ink regardless of what it's for. It's still ink, it's air dry. It'll work on your box. So just pull the squeegee and look at that. That looks pretty cool. Hey, what do you know? We'll just do it again. Just flood the screen. Screw it. There we go. Boom. Then when it folds over, it'll wrap around and have your logo in different spots. I don't know. I think that's pretty neat. There might even be room to put another logo on it later. We have all the boxes with one graphic on them already, and I left space for other graphics. And this is another bottle that's old ink. There was only just a little bit left. It's water-based, it's air dry, so I don't throw any ink out. I reuse it on stuff like this, where the ink quality isn't as important as it is for a board or a t-shirt. It's just a shipping box. So. Now we're gonna add a third graphic, which is the Travelodge Cool graphic. And let's see how this came out. All right. So now we got the creep right here. We got the OG skull. We got the Travelodge. In the end, you will have done a few things. You've customized your boxes. They look very professional, and you know, it's a nice treat for your customer when it shows up. 2, you have reused ink that probably would have been unusable, obviously for a board or t-shirt, but it's being repurposed. It's not getting tossed out, and you know, it still looks good. That ink looks good. I just wouldn't use it on a t-shirt or a board, but for cardboard, man, you can put anything on it. So there you go. Get yourself some flats and make a professional looking board box. Customize it. Keep it thin so it's cheap to ship. Your customers will be stoked. Thanks again for watching. I hope you learned how to make your own boxes, keep your shipping rates down, and save some money on cardboard. Just get some flats, cut them up, screen print them, ready to rock. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Manic Skates or at manicskates.com. And thanks again for watching.